Time Warner Cable Sportsnet presents race number 4 in the 2013 Dascar Whelen Modified Tour here at the Memphis Motorsports Park. The inaugural Gibson 100 here at Memphis Motorsports Park. A grand prize is set. The grid is set, and we're rolling. And on the pole is your Iowa winner from last race, Jake Williams in the 36. Memphis Motorsports Park, very famous with the NASCAR Nationwide Series. Unfortunately, that series is not racing on it anymore. But it's open to the Dascar Whelen Modified Tour, and it plays host to race number 4 in the 2013 inaugural season. The Gibson 100, a very special prize on the line tonight. Who's gonna take it home? The field coming off turn 4 and the Gibson 100 at Memphis Motorsports Park here in Memphis, Tennessee is green. And Jake Williams gets a pretty good jump on the field. A little bit of two wide racing for second place going on back there. Jake Williams leads him down the back straightaway. Robert Piet in the 81. In 4th position as they come off turn number 4, Jake Williams will lead the lap here at Memphis. Memphis is really famous with the NASCAR Nationwide Series and the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. Unfortunately, those series are not racing on this track anymore. Nick Pericles up inside the top 5. Robert Piet in 4th on board. He's going to look for 3rd here. As they come off turn number 4, Jake Williams will lead another lap. So it's back-to-back races that he has led laps, Iowa and Memphis. He's looking for his 2nd consecutive win here coming at the Memphis Motorsports Park. There's Sonacors from onboard. Sonacors, a good friend of Inga Lumliana and Robert Piet, they're racing. There's Robert right behind Sonacors. Remember, Sonacors came off of a 2nd place finish in preseason Thunder and at Daytona to kick off the season, so she's pretty good in points when we look forward to the chase. And as they come off to number 4, we'll give you a little speed shot. And Jake Williams, lap 5 of 20, continues to lead. There's the 16. There's Inga Lumliana in 18th. Not having a pretty good day. Nick Duncan on the verge of losing his ride here in the Modifieds. There's John Cittadino, your Daytona champion. There's Keith Batson, Aguchi, Pericles, Robinson. Piet gets 4th. Sonacors gets 3rd. Sonacors is having an outstanding season so far, finishing inside the top 5, inside the top 10 consistently. That'll move her up in points by a landslide. Maybe move her up inside the top 5. If you ride aboard with her, she will most likely skyrocket to inside the top 5 in points and threaten for the point lead later on in the season. Jake Williams, 36, continues to lead. There's Sona in the 28. Nick, going back to Nick Duncan, he quit Dascar and adding insult to injury. He's on the verge of losing his ride if he doesn't comment on the next 2 races. The officials have been really lenient with that. We gave him the first 3, didn't comment, so we gave him 2 more, didn't comment. So he's on the verge of losing his ride. And a replacement video will be put up after this race here at Memphis Motorsports Park. I talked about the grand prize earlier in the broadcast here at Memphis, the inaugural Gibson 100. A Gibson guitar, fan-made Gibson guitar, is in victory lane waiting for somebody to take it home. So that's a really good grand prize here at Memphis. Nashville, you got the custom made John Barry guitar. Now you got the Gibson here in Memphis, the rock and roll country capital of the world. Here in Memphis, here in the States, Memphis Motorsports Park, really famous racetrack. I used to have racing in the Nationwide in the trucks. Not racing here anymore. Ironically, today when I walked up in the booth as we look at Sona Course, I saw a pulled pork barbecue sandwich, sweet potato fries, and a Coke sitting where in the booth up here, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, they must know I'm hungry because I didn't eat all day. So I walk into the booth, and there's this food just sitting here. I mean, I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. Oh, man, that was a treat. Courtesy of Memphis Motorsports Park. Memphis, ladies and gentlemen, they have some finger-looking good barbecue up over here, so you gotta check that out. You never know what you're gonna get here when you're on the road and you're hungry. So, switching gears now. Let's get back to the race before I lose track. Jake Williams continues to lead. There's a 16. Dom Capps still searching a win here in the Dascar Whelen Modified Tour. He won the Dascar Heineken All-Star race over Robert Piet by at least 2 1/1000ths of a second. 5 laps to go. Sona Course still in 5th. And Judith Piet and Robert Piet, boyfriend girlfriend, battling on the racetrack for 6th. So this is going to be a pretty good battle to see if they wreck or not. And if they wreck, there's probably going to be some words after the race in the motorhome. So let's see what they do. Jake Williams pulling away from Dom Capps in the 16 as they go down the backstretch. They'll come by for 3 laps to go this time. And speaking of Robert Piet, most likely we'll have some videos cranking out within the, I think, a few days. I think 3 laps to go here from Memphis Motorsports Park. Jake Williams, wire to wire, wants to get the wire to wire victory and 2 consecutive here in the Memphis Motorsports Park. They call it the inaugural Gibson 100 as we get 2 laps to go here, because when I used to run my DMR Modified Tour, we never went to Memphis. We went to every racetrack except Memphis. Now here in the Dascar Modified Tour, we're at Memphis. Jake Williams under fire from Dom Capps. There's a trouble on pit road as we cross the white flag. Jake Williams will have 1 more lap to go, wire to wire, here at Memphis. Jake Williams got a win in Iowa in our last race. Half a lap to go down the backstretch. And Jake Williams is going to take home that fan-made Gibson guitar here at Memphis Motorsports Park. He wins the Gibson 100 at Memphis. Jake Williams, 2 wins back to back. Congratulations to Jake Williams. And that was a pretty good race there, folks. Wow. Memphis, always producing great finishes. Jake Williams, Dom Capps, Jeremy Doobie, Sona Course, Zachary Robertson, Judith Piet, Robert Piet, Nick Pericles, Keith Black, and Joseph Ernesto round out your top 10. That's going to do it for us here on the Time Warner Cable Sportsnet. Thank you for watching. Good night, folks.